Fashion trends come and go, but true style has always been timeless. In an era dominated by fast fashion, social media influencers, and constantly changing trends, many men find themselves searching for style that feels authentic rather than manufactured. Ironically, one of the best places to find inspiration is by looking backwards rather than forwards. The golden age of cinema, spanning roughly from the 1930s through the 1960s, produced some of the most stylish men to ever appear on screen. These actors were not simply wearing expensive clothes, they embodied that feeling that many men today aspire towards: confidence, elegance, individuality, and masculinity in ways that continue to influence fashion today. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 of the most valuable lessons from these icons, proving that the fundamentals of style never become outdated. From the effortless sophistication of Cary Grant and Sidney Poitier to the rebellious cool of Marlon Brando and James Dean, classic film stars demonstrated that style is far more than clothing. It's a combination of grooming, posture, confidence, simplicity, and authenticity. These actors represented different personalities and cultural backgrounds, yet each developed an unmistakable image that remained influential for generations. Number 1. Timeless style over passing trends. Perhaps the greatest lesson from classic cinema is that timeless style always outlasts fashion trends. The leading men of Hollywood rarely chased what was fashionable for a single season, although I will admit trends were a lot slower back in those days. Instead, they relied on well-fitted garments, neutral colors, and classic tailoring that still looks elegant decades later. Actors such as Cary Grant became synonymous with perfectly tailored suits, crisp white shirts, polished leather shoes, and understated accessories. His clothing was never loud or flashy, yet every outfit communicated a refinement and confidence that he soon became known for. Gregory Peck also followed a similar philosophy. Whether he was portraying Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird or Joe Bradley in Roman Holiday, or just appearing in public as himself, Peck favored clean lines, structured jackets, and clothing that emphasized quality over excess. European cinema reflected these same principles. Marcello Mastroianni of Italy combined relaxed tailoring with effortless sophistication, often wearing lightweight suits and open-collared shirts that perfectly complemented Mediterranean elegance. French actor Alain Delon became famous for minimalist wardrobes featuring sharp suits, trench coats, and monochromatic palettes that continue to inspire luxury menswear brands today. These men remind us that timeless clothing rarely needs reinvention. A navy blazer, properly fitted trousers, quality leather shoes, and a classic watch just remain as stylish today as they were 70 years ago. That's why so many people are coming back to them in the resurgence that we see in the old money aesthetic. A lot of the outfits that you're seeing embracing this trend today could easily have been worn back then, and no one would have batted an eye. That's the definition of timelessness, which just proves that investing in quality basics creates a wardrobe that ages gracefully instead of becoming obsolete every few months. Number 2. Confidence is the foundation of style. Classic film stars understood something for free that modern advertising is trying to sell to us today. Confidence makes the clothes. Clothing shouldn't make you confident. Marlon Brando transformed simple clothing into symbols of masculinity. In A Streetcar Named Desire and The Wild One, he wore plain white t-shirts, denim jeans, and leather jackets. Individually, these garments were inexpensive and ordinary, yet Brando's confidence, posture, and commanding presence elevated them to iconic fashion statements that could continue to influence men's style decades later. James Dean achieved something similar in Rebel Without a Cause. His famous combination of a red jacket, white t-shirt, blue jeans, and boots remain one of the most recognizable looks in film history. Dean demonstrated that style does not require complexity. His quiet confidence and natural charisma made simple clothing unforgettable. On the other hand, British actor Sean Connery offered another interpretation of confidence. Whether he was portraying James Bond or just appearing in his everyday life, Connery projected calm self-assurance. His tailored suits, evening wear, and casual knitwear reflected a man completely comfortable in his own identity. The clothing supported his confidence and his demeanor of elegance rather than creating it. The lesson really is simple. Expensive brands cannot compensate for insecurity. While genuine confidence can make the most modest of clothing look exceptional, good posture, comfortable body language, and self-respect remain the strongest accessories any man can possess. Number 3. Every great style reflects individual character. Another reason classic film stars remain influential is that instead of following a single formula, each actor cultivated a personal style that reflected his personality. Cary Grant represented polished sophistication. Gregory Peck embodied quiet dignity. Marlon Brando projected rugged masculinity. James Dean became the face of youthful rebellion. And Humphrey Bogart mastered understated toughness, often appearing in a trench coat, tailored suits, and fedoras that perfectly suited his serious on-screen persona. European cinema offered equally distinctive examples. Like I said before, Alain Delon radiated cool precision with minimalist tailoring and effortless grooming. Marcello Mastroianni embraced relaxed Italian elegance that balanced sophistication with comfort. Jean-Paul Belmondo rejected excessive formality in favor of casual confidence, frequently wearing knitwear, jackets, and simple shirts that reflected his energetic personality. Even actors like Sidney Poitier created their own unique style. As one of Hollywood's most groundbreaking leading men, Poitier consistently appeared impeccably dressed, favoring classic suits that reflected intelligence, professionalism, and quiet confidence. His wardrobe communicated respect without unnecessary extravagance. What united these actors was not identical clothing, but authenticity. They understood their strengths and they dressed accordingly. Modern men often attempt to imitate all styles or all trends without considering whether it actually suits their personality or lifestyle. The classic approach encourages individuality instead of imitation. True style is not about becoming someone else, it's about presenting the best version of yourself with consistency and confidence. Doing so allows for style to follow. And number 4, style is more than just clothing. Perhaps the most overlooked lesson from the golden age of cinema is that style extends far beyond wardrobes. These actors paid attention to every detail of their appearance and behavior. Hair was always well maintained without appearing overly styled, shoes were polished, clothing fit properly, accessories were used sparingly, watches, pocket squares, ties, or sunglasses complemented outfits rather than dominating them. Equally important was personal conduct. Gregory Peck carried himself with dignity both on and off screen. Cary Grant was known for his impeccable manners and composed demeanor. Sidney Poitier's elegance came not only from his clothing, but also from his intelligence, humility, and professionalism. Alain Delon's calm confidence and Marcello Mastroianni's relaxed charm demonstrated that style includes attitude just as much as appearance. Classic cinema also emphasized physical presence. Men stood upright, walked confidently, and maintained eye contact as well as communicating clearly. These qualities naturally enhanced whatever clothing they wore. Modern culture often focuses on acquiring more clothing, but these actors just reminded us that grooming, fitness, posture, etiquette, and self-discipline contribute just as much to style as fashion itself. A well-tailored suit cannot compensate for poor manners, just as expensive sneakers cannot replace confidence or character. Ultimately, the most memorable men in classic cinema became style icons because their appearance reflected who they were. Their clothing expressed discipline, self-respect, and authenticity rather than status or wealth. The golden age of cinema remains one of the greatest sources of inspiration for men's style because it celebrated timeless principles instead of temporary trends. Actors we discussed today, such as Cary Grant, Gregory Peck, Marlon Brando, James Dean, Sidney Poitier, amongst others, all approach style differently. Yet, they share the same foundation of authenticity, confidence, quality, and simplicity. Their legacy reminds modern men that style is not measured by designer labels or viral fashion trends. It's built through well-chosen clothing, careful grooming, confident posture, and genuine character. Decades after these films first appeared on screen, their influence continues to shape menswear because true style never goes out of fashion. By studying these classic icons, today's men can discover that the best lessons in dressing well were written long before the age of social media. If you made it to the end of this video and you want to see more menswear content, I'd love for you to subscribe to Blue. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. But other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.